Morning friends, welcome to your Sunday Relax and Reset class. My name's Nadine. I am happy to be here sharing this class with you as always. Welcome to Anne, I'm glad you made it on, to Jay, to Karen and to Grace. So good to have you all here, and thank you for showing up every week to give back to yourselves. I really admire your commitment, especially on a Sunday morning, and just love sharing this class with you all. So looking forward to a lovely class together. We will finish, back by popular demand, is Yoga Nidra. I think many of you might have been here for the class that I did in the gardens. So it's about a 15-minute meditation at the end. So if you haven't already, make sure you gather all of the things to make you as comfortable as you can be for that component of class. And I highly recommend just going and lying down if you can. That's the best way to do Yoga Nidra. Nidra means sleep, so it's a kind of yogic sleep that we'll be finishing off with, which seems perfect for a Sunday morning. So if you haven't already, slip off your shoes, get nice and comfortable with any props that you might need. Have a second chair or a countertop nearby, and we will dive into it with our first breathing technique. So you can relax back into your chair to begin. And when you're ready, keep your eyes open so I can show you it. I have 3 different variations of this technique depending on whether or not you experience tremors, a lot of tremors. So option 1 is going to be tracing up and down the fingers of your hand. Okay, and we'll pair the inhale with the way up and the exhale with the way down each finger. Now I know that might not be accessible to some of you. So a second option is hands on your thighs. As you inhale, you'll draw your hands back to your hips. And on the exhale, slide your hands forward to your knees. So that is our second option. Last option is floating our hands through the air. So inhaling, lifting up, exhaling, lowering down. So 3 different varieties. You might like to play with each of them as now before you settle on one that works for you. And why we're doing this breathing technique is just to have feedback, whether it be physical feedback with the finger drawing up and down the fingers of the other hand, the connection of the palms, perhaps providing a little bit more stability on the thighs, or moving through space. And while there is no physical feedback with this one, it's still allowing you to really focus on slowing down the breath in and the breath out. Okay? But let's all start together by leaning back in the chair, closing your eyes down. We'll take a deep breath in and a long breath out through your mouth. As you exhale, let your shoulders drop. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And a long breath out. And you may choose to take a few more of those deep breaths in, full breaths out. As your way to fully arrive here into your Relax and Reset class this sunny Sunday in Austin. I hope the rest of you are experiencing sunshine wherever you are. So as you breathe, just allow the events of the week to fade into the background of your mind. Any lingering thoughts, worries, concerns. Excuse me, I'm having a little bit of an allergy day today. I'm going to let that fade into the background of my mind as well. Anything that you feel you may be fixating on or overthinking about, now is the time to just put it to one side, consciously use these deep breaths in and out as your way to mark the beginning of your class, of this time that is just for you. Tune into the sound of your breath. You'll soon hear the sound of the music starting to wash over you. Feel your physical body held and supported in your chair. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to be doing right now. If you're holding any tension through your shoulders, in front of your chest, front of your hips, consciously release that now. Soften the surface of your face. Let's begin to breathe together. So if you are using the technique where you're tracing your fingers along the fingers of the opposite hand, get your right index finger ready, hold up your left hand, but keep your left shoulder relaxed, left arm relaxed. Start to trace from the base of your thumb, your right finger all the way up to the tip of your thumb. Inhale, exhale as you lower down the other side of your thumb. And the inhale will come as you trace back up the outside of your left index finger. And if you're choosing to slide your hands back and forth along your thighs, make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide, hands are relaxed. The inhale pulls your hands back to your hip crease. The exhale draws your hands forward to the tips of your knees, or as close to that point as you can get. Keep your torso relaxed. And our friends that are doing the third variation, floating your hands up to the height of your shoulders on the inhale. Exhale, floating all the way down. So we'll all be doing different techniques, but the goal of these different breathing techniques is exactly the same. Lengthening the inhale out and slowing the exhale down. So nice, everyone. Get lost in this breath when you make it to the outside of your pinky finger on the left hand. Simply start again, right back up the outside of the pinky finger, down to the webbing between your pinky and ring finger. Constantly just rolling up and down over those fingers. And going as slow and as steadily as you can. One technique is no longer serving you, you have two others to choose from. Just working out how you can slow down, connect more fully to your breath. What do you need to do to facilitate that happening? Five to 8 more breaths here just for you. No need to speed the breath up. Moving and breathing as if you had all the time in the world. Last 3 to 4 breaths. Stay with yourself, everyone. Stay with the sound of your breath, the feeling of it moving through you. Getting so connected to this breath, you notice that pause, that moment of pure stillness, nothingness at the top of your breath in and at the bottom of your breath out. Your body is neither breathing in or out. It's just existing. Let's all take our last breath, using whichever technique speaks to you. Wherever you are, let's all float our hands down to the tops of our thighs. When you're ready, blink your eyes open, take in your space. Steady your gaze at one point directly in front of you. And just notice where you are. Notice how you feel. Notice the quality of your breath and the state of your mind. When you're ready, you can sit yourself up tall. Slide to the front edge of your chair. Steady yourself so your feet are directly beneath your knees. Your spine is long on top of your hips. And we'll actually all come into that technique where we're floating the hands up to shoulder height. Your elbows will wing out from side to side. And then letting them drift back down to your thighs. So the inhale draws you up. Imagine you're moving your hands through water. Inhale to lift. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Exhale and lower. Keep going just like this. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your face relaxed. Feel the air as it moves past your fingers over the palm of your hands. One more breath just like this. Your fingertips touch down to your lap and then bring them back up midway, palms face one another. Inhale, opens your hands out away from each other. Exhale, draw them towards one another, but don't allow them to touch. Inhale to open. Exhale, float them together. Same thing, moving slowly through water. As your hands draw together, feel them as if they're magnetizing towards one another. And on the exhale, it's this real pull away. A mindful movement, so connected that you feel that air as it moves through you. Between each finger, across the palm and the back of your hand. Let's go 5 more, just like this. Breathing in, breathing out. And again. Last 3. Keep your face relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. If you have the space, the range in your shoulders, you may choose to lift the arms a little higher until your elbows are almost parallel, your forearms are almost parallel to the floor. Last one. Nice, everyone. Let your hands touch, interlace the fingers. Turn the palms away from you. Press your palms away from you and round through your lower back, upper back, I should say. And draw your chin to your chest. Gaze down to your thighs. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. And breathe out. When you next inhale, keep the bind of your hands. Reach up overhead, gaze up. And on the exhale, free your hands, cactus your arms. Moving slow. Inhale, draw your hands forward towards one another, connecting to that feeling of moving through water. On the exhale, interlace your fingers, press your palms away from each other or from you, and round through your upper back, chin to chest. Keep the bind. Inhale, sit up tall, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, stay long through your spine, cactus the arms, press your chest forward. Inhale, glide your hands forward through water. Exhale to take your bind, press away. Inhale, reaches you up. Exhale to cactus. Let's move through that twice more, and you move in time to your own breath now. Keeping the breath long and smooth, and also checking in, asking yourself if it would feel good to pause in one of these shapes and take a few extra breaths. Individualize this movement, make it yours, and move in a way that serves your body best. We've all had different weeks. We're all living with different things in our physical body. So it's not necessarily a one-size-fits-all when it comes to this movement. At the end of your next breath, you can start to make your way back to your hands resting on your thighs. If you'd paused somewhere along the way for a few extra breaths, then go ahead and take your time finishing. When you're ready, we'll start to circle the shoulders up, back, and down. As you breathe in, your shoulders lift. And on the breath out, your shoulders roll back and down. Anywhere along the way is the invitation to close your eyes, tune into your body, feel into your breath. Three more, just like that. So nice, everyone. Last time through. Settle your shoulders back and down. Keep your shoulder blades drawing towards one another and your chest bright. And just notice how it feels to sit like this. Spine is long, side bodies lengthen, chest proud. Always looking to come back to that shape and that position in between all of our exercises. And grab your second chair, or swivel yourself over to your countertop. But if you have a second chair or can access one, that will actually work a little bit better today. So you turn your second chair to face you. Let's actually pause for a quick sip of water before we move into our next series. You will take goddess legs, and that's heels in, toes out. Widen your knees, and then lean forward. Bring your second chair as far forward as feels comfortable for you. And set your hands shoulder width distance apart. Spread those fingers wide. We're going to move through cat-cow using the support of our second chair. So as you breathe in, you'll press your heart forward, roll onto the fronts of your sit bones, lift your chin to the sky. As you breathe out, roll onto the back of your sit bones, round through the whole length of your spine. Press your hands forward and down into your chair. Inhale, drag your torso forward, shoulders back, heart bright, chin up. So much to think about. On the exhale, roll in. Really, there's not though. You're just moving your spine forward and back in a way that feels fantastic to you. So as always, I offer lots of cues, lots of options, and you take what you need and leave the rest behind. Get lost in this movement. And again, if pausing in one particular spot would serve your body so you can direct more breath to that area of your back or front body, then please go ahead and do so. Keep pressing your feet down into the floor, steady and strong through your legs, allows freedom and flexibility through the torso. Last two. And last one. And then find that neutral spine once again. Walk your hands towards the edge of the chair, sit up tall so your spine's long. You can keep your legs exactly as they are. Let's just give our wrists a little bit of a shake out after putting some weight on them. And then create prayer with your hands. Broaden your elbows out to either side and wave your fingers down towards the floor. Ooh, that stretch. And then all the way up and back towards your heart. You'll feel it through your wrists, maybe through the palms and fingers as well. Whenever I do any wrist stretches, I have this voice in my mind going, you spend too much time on your phone. This isn't supposed to be so tight. Anyway, if any voices or any judgments or criticisms are coming up, this is the time to just not get too involved with them, not get brought down by whatever stories it is that you're telling yourself about what your body is feeling or doing. We just simply be exactly where we are. And then release your hands, another shake out. Take your hands back to your second chair, slide them to the back edge of that second chair. Shift your hips back and then press your hands forward and away from you. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Three more breaths here, static stretch. Stay with your breath, slow and steady. Last time through, deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk your hands over to one side of your chair. You can either hold on to the base of the chair or reach up and hold on to the back of your chair. And if you're moving over to the right side, you'll grip onto the right outer edge of your chair or back of your chair, and your left hand will come to rest on top of your right hand. And then you're stretching out through the side of your body that is open. So imagining that your breath could create more space between each of your ribs. One more breath in. On the breath out, start to walk your hands across to the other side, either of the base of your chair or the back edge of your chair. The choice is yours. Wherever you get the most opening, but also remember, as always, find a place that is sustainable and allows the breath to be smooth. Deep, full breaths opening up the other side of your torso. One more breath here. Nice, everyone. Draw your hands back down to the base of your chair. Take your right hand, spread the fingers wide, place it in the very center of your chair. And with your left hand, reach all the way up to the sky. Follow your fingertips with your gaze. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, thread your left hand behind your right wrist. If you can, reach across and hold onto the outer edge of your right leg. Pause here for a full cycle of breath in and a long breath out. Use your next inhale to unravel, reach that left hand high. Exhale, scoop down and through. Catch a hold of that right leg. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Inhale, open up. Biggest one yet. Lean back so your heart is bright. As you breathe out, thread through and pause. Breathe in right into your upper back here and breathe out. So nice, everyone. Sit yourself back up. Just give that right hand a little bit of a shake out. Circle the wrist. And then we'll do the other side. So left hand to the very center of your chair. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Breathe in, right hand flows right up to the sky. And if you need to lean back to open your heart, go ahead and do that. On the breath out, you take your scoop. Catch a hold if you can to the outer edge of your left leg, or rest your right hand anywhere just so you have a point of contact. Breathing into your upper back. Breathe out. And open up. Inhale. And exhale. Pause for your breath in. Your breath out. Last time through, make it your biggest one yet. Big, big inhale. And exhale. So nice, everyone. Draw yourself back up and give that left wrist a bit of a circle out. And then you can pop your second chair over to one side. We'll come back to it in a little while. So good. Reach both hands up to the sky. Full breath in, slow, steady movement. As you breathe out, we'll take another spinal rotation to the right side. Left hand to the outside of your right leg. With your right hand, catch a hold of the back or the underside of your chair and pull yourself deeper into this twist. So you'll feel the rotation now moving all the way down through your spine. Draw your right ear down towards your right shoulder until you feel stretch sensation through the left side of your neck. Keep the breath flowing, head back upright. Inhale to sweep your right hand up and over to the front of your space and bow your left shoulder down towards your left knee. Stay anchored through the outer edge of your right hip. One more deep breath now to the right side of your lower back. And as you exhale, take your right hand to the front of your left knee, left hand to the front of your right. Puff out through the back of your heart, upper back, middle back. Sit up tall, unravel, two hands high to the sky. On the exhale, take your twist. Pause in your twist for 3 rounds of breath. We had a request for back stretches, so I am trying my very best here to offer you all so many different ways to stretch and open up through the back line of the body. And draw your left ear down towards your left shoulder until you feel stretch through the right side of your neck. And the next time you breathe in, sweep your left hand up, all the way over to the front of your space. Bow your right shoulder down. You'll feel the stretch now in your left lower back. Breathe here. At the end of that exhale, left hand to the front of your right knee, right hand to the front of your left knee. Press your upper back and middle back to the space behind you. Tuck your chin to your chest. Sit up tall, reach high, breathe in. Put your hands down to your knees, slow and steady, moving through water once again as you breathe out. Heel toe your feet just a touch wider than your knees. Let's take some Sufi circles. Last little bit to mobilize through our spine. As you inhale, draw your heart forward. Circle around. On the exhale, press back. Inhale, come forward, heart is bright. Exhale to pull back. Once more in this direction, breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more going in the other direction. Inhale draws you forward. Exhale pulls you back. And again. So nice, everyone. Sit yourself back up. Find that happy place. Heel toe your feet directly beneath your knees once again. Pause for a sip of water if you need one now. Now let's move into our sun salutations. So sitting right to the front edge of your chair now. I'll demonstrate the first round and then we'll go through them a number of times. So we'll incorporate a little bit of that flowing Tai Chi style movement from before. So we start by floating the hands up to shoulder height. Breathe in. Breathe out, hands down to your thighs. Big sweep of your hands forward off the fronts of your knees. Reach them all the way up to the sky. Inhale. And then circle your hands wide and down, bow forward on the exhale. Hands to shins, take a halfway lift, draw your heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together, crown of your head forward. As you exhale, bow. Press into your feet, reach your hands forward and up. On the exhale, pull down, and as if you were holding that ball between your hands, center it right in front of your heart. Inhale, hands move away from one another. Exhale, drawing them back together. And then we start again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale to lower. Hands to your thighs. Breathe in, slide your hands forward, shoot them off the fronts of your knees. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out, circle wide and down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and bow. Remember, keep the legs strong here, pressing down. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, imagine you're holding that ball between your hands, or a big bubble. Draw it to heart center. Inhale, take your hands apart. Exhale, back together. Lifting up to shoulder height now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward and up. Inhale. And exhale. Circle your hands wide and down. Halfway lift. Breath in. Breathe out. Lower. Rise high. Draw those hands back down to rest in front of your heart. Open wide. Hands together. Float them up. Back to your thighs. Slide them forward off the fronts of your knees. Breathe in. Look up, lean back. Breathe out, circle wide and down. Lengthen halfway. And fold. Lift up. Draw your hands back to float in front of your heart. We've got 2 more cycles. Inhale, hands away. Exhale, come back in. Float up. And down. Forward and away. Circle wide. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up. And float your hands down. Last time through, I'm just going to cue the breath. Watch me with the movements, or trust your body that it knows now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Catch Ujjayi prayer. Exhale, prayer down to your heart. Close your eyes down or softly gaze down towards your fingertips. Relax your face, relax your shoulders. Let that movement, those deep, slow, rhythmic breaths settle in your body. Two more breaths here. At the end of your last exhale, float your hands down to your thighs, blink your eyes open. So nice, everyone. We better give our legs a little bit of attention now. We've given our upper body a lot, which I hope you're feeling. So let's start with scooping the hands beneath your right thigh. Interlace the fingers, pick your right knee up. Slow, steady circles with that right hip. Up, out and around. If this feels too easy for you or you'd like to level up, you can free one hand or free both hands. If you have both hands or even one hand free, ensure that you're staying really long and lifted bright through your torso. Let's circle back in the other direction. So you may want to reconnect your hands beneath your thigh. That's absolutely fine. Wherever you're at, really think about if not holding on to the base of your leg is causing your torso to be all rounded and effort to come into your face, your shoulders to lift, that's 100% not the feeling that we're searching out here. Float that right leg, right foot down, open your right knee out and back in, out and in. You can roll onto the inner edge and the outer edge of your right foot. So nice. Okay, scoop your hands, everyone, beneath your right thigh, pick your right leg up once again. We're just going to let the bottom half of your right leg kick back and forth. So there's not a huge amount of muscle activity. You kind of get the momentum up and going. Breath moving through you. And then a little bit of effort, if you can, kick your legs straight. Pull your toes back towards your face, relax your shoulders down. And circle your right ankle around in one direction. Back in the other direction. So good. Float your right foot down. Just close your eyes or soften your gaze for a moment. Rest your hands on your thighs and notice the difference between right and left leg. My right hip feels a lot more awake. Maybe even a little bit tingly. Blink your eyes open once again. Scoop your hands beneath your left thigh. And let's start circling left hip all the way around. And remember, you can free one hand or both hands. Back in the other direction. Keep the breath flowing long through your torso. Relax through your face. And then float your left foot down. Roll onto the outer edge of that foot. Inner edge, two knees meet. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. And then we'll all scoop beneath the left thigh. Sit up tall, lean back. Set your shoulders down your back so your heart is proud. When you're ready, go slow, steady kicks. Waking your knee joint up. Keep your breath flowing. And then kick your leg all the way straight. Pull your toes back to your face just for a minute. Ease through the face. Circle through your left ankle. I know it's a lot to hold our leg up straight. And then back in the other direction. So nice, everyone. Float that left foot down. Roll onto the outer edges of both feet and glue the soles of your feet together. And then lean your torso forward. Gently press your hands to either your inner knees or inner thighs and open up through the inner seams of your legs. Pause here for 3 breaths. Option to soften your gaze or close your eyes completely. So nice. One more full breath in. Long breath out. Hands to the outer edges of your knees. Draw your inner seams of your legs together. And then we're going to stay seated for the last few shapes. Unless you're feeling particularly energetic, I think we'll keep our energy fairly low to prepare ourselves for Yoga Nidra. Roll onto the outer edge of your right thigh and turn your right foot to the right side of your space. Then you can turn your left knee to the right side of your space and square your hips here. Steady through that right foot, slide your left leg back any amount. Remember, we're searching out a stretch through the front of the left thigh without any pinching or pain in the lower back. So remember, we have options. 2 knees almost together. 90-degree angle of your thigh with the earth, or extend it even further back. And then press both hips forward until you find that lovely deep stretch through the left side. Let's breathe in, reach our hands to the sky. Breathe out, cactus your arms. Inhale and reach, gaze up. Exhale, cactus. Twice more through, big breath in. Breathe out. Last one. So nice, everyone. Hands to your right thigh. Slide your left foot forward all the way through until it's straight. And your left heel is digging in towards, into the floor, facing the right side. So you're mostly balanced on your chair on your right outer hip and thigh. If you don't feel steady with this, turn around and face the front of your space so you're square on both legs. We're looking for a stretch of the back of the left leg. When you're ready, you can slide your left hand down the left leg, bow your torso forward, hang your head down, nod your head yes, shake it out no. Deep breaths. And then draw yourself all the way back up. Slide your left foot in, turn it out towards the front of your space until you have a 90-degree angle between both legs. So good. Draw your right forearm to your right thigh. If it doesn't quite reach, you can always pad yourself up with a pillow. And then reach your left hand all the way up to the sky. Big breath in. Over the top of your left ear, reaching towards the right side of your space as you breathe out. Once you've got your left arm in position, anchor down through your right forearm, spin your heart towards the front of your space even more. One more breath in. And out. Sit up tall. Turn all the way around to the front. Wash your knees from side to side. And let's move through those final few shapes on the left side. Rolling all the way around. Make sure your left thigh is supported with by the base of your chair. Left foot beneath your left knee. And then go ahead and find your happy place with the right leg. Searching out stretch through the front of your right hip. Might even feel it into your torso a little bit, perhaps even right down to your knee. And once you have that with no pain or pinching through the low back, press your hips forward another centimeter or two. Reach your hands to the sky 5 rounds. Breathing in, reach up. Breathe out, cactus. Move through the last 4 in time to your breath. Last one. So nice, everyone. 2 hands to your left thigh. Slide your right foot forward, then all the way out to the left until the heel anchors down and your right leg is straight. Pull your toes back towards your face, pull your right kneecap up, and then draw your torso forward and down until you feel a stretch at the back of your right leg. Glide yourself back up. Slide your right foot in, heel toe it open towards the front of your space. Left forearm to your left thigh. Sweep your right hand up to the sky as you breathe in. Then over the top of your right ear as you breathe out. So pull your left ribs forward to the front of your space. Gaze up. Big breath in. Long breath out. One more breath here. And breathing out. And circle your torso down, right hand down. 2 hands to thighs, press yourself up. Heel toe all the way back around to the front of your space. The moment we've all been waiting for, time to slide back into your chair. Get yourself cozy with pillows, cushions, blankets. Or if you have a place that you can lie down, that's a great option too. And just make sure you're really supported, somewhere where you can fully relax into this yogic sleep or yoga nidra. Take it as long as you need to get yourself comfortable. And once you've set yourself up in position, any little fidgets or movements, make those now. Get them out of your system now. You're ready. If you haven't already, close your eyes down. Collectively, we'll take a deep breath in. A long breath out. It is time for Yoga Nidra. Make sure that you are comfortable, that you are warm enough, and the position that you're in is one that you can maintain for the whole duration of this practice. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is a practice of yogic sleep that guides you to a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. I will ask you to move your awareness to various bodily sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely on any of these things. Just use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. And if your mind becomes overactive, come back to the sound of my voice. Let that sound be your anchor. Become aware of any sounds that you can hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds. Let your sense of hearing radiate outwards, searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound to sound. And gradually bring your awareness, your attention to the sounds closer to you, inside the building that you're in, inside the room that you're in. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls of the room that you're in. The ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. Visualize your body lying on the floor, the position of your body. If you're resting in a chair, visualize yourself sitting in your chair. The clothes that you're wearing, your hair, your face. Allow yourself to become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body. And then become aware of your breath. Your natural, spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. Your breath flows in through both nostrils and out through both nostrils. Take in the sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. And follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, into your lungs. And in the warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel the warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhale, followed by a longer, slower exhale. Slower inhale, even slower exhale. Notice the pause when the body is neither breathing in or out. And then let the awareness of your breath fade. Release any control over your breath in or your breath out. And we'll include in today's practice a sankalpa. A sankalpa is translated as a resolve or the deepest heartfelt desire that you have in this moment. Take a moment or so to explore, to look deep within and see if you can recognize what your deepest desire is in this moment. Something that you long for. It could be health, well-being, acceptance, release from pain. Feel this desire in your whole body and imagine it to be true in this moment. And set an affirmation or an intention for yourself. Perhaps it is simply to rest and relax, or to come to some resolution or truth about yourself, about the world. Repeat it to yourself in present tense. For example, I am relaxed, I am compassionate, I am whole, or I am healthy. Take a moment or two to repeat this resolve to yourself a number of times. Also repeat to yourself, I am practicing yoga nidra. I am awake and relaxed. We'll now go through a journey of our bodies, sensory awareness. move your awareness, your attention to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. No need to move any part of your body at all. Just simply tune into it. The practice begins on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the right hand, back of the hand, your right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder and armpit. Travel your awareness down to your right waist, hip, thigh, down to your right knee, calf and ankle. Continue to move down to your right heel, the sole of your foot, top of your foot, your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and fifth toe. Move over now to your left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger and fifth finger. The palm of your left hand, back of your hand, your left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, down to your left waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf and ankle. Keep traveling your awareness down to your left heel, the sole of your left foot, the top of the foot, your left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and fifth toe. Now travel your awareness to the back of your body, your right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, your right hip, your left hip. Move to your lower back, middle back, upper back. Cast your awareness over the entire length of your spine, your right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of your neck, back of your head. Keep traveling your awareness now to the top of your head, to your forehead, your temples, your right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between your eyebrows. Move to your right eye, your left eye, to your nose, to your right cheek, left cheek, to your lips. Travel your awareness down to your chin, to your throat, to your collarbones, to your chest. Keep moving down to your belly, all the way down to your pelvis. And at last, travel your awareness down your whole right leg, your whole left leg, your whole right arm, your whole left arm. Become aware of your whole face, your whole head, your whole torso. Take in the feeling of your whole body, your whole body, your whole body. Now imagine your whole body becoming light as though your body could float away from the floor and towards the ceiling. Your head is light and weightless, your limbs light and weightless, torso light and weightless. Your whole body feels light, weightless, and at ease. And then imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of your body. Each part becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. Your head is heavy and relaxed. Your limbs are heavy and relaxed. Your torso is heavy. Your whole body is heavy. Allow the sensation of warmth now to spread over your entire relaxed body. The feeling of heat in summer. Allow that feeling to radiate over your skin and heat all through your body. Add to these feelings, these sensations through your body, the feeling of complete calm. Allow this feeling to envelop you. Manifest that experience of calm in your entire mind, body, and emotions. You are relaxed and aware. You are completely calm. Begin to now concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a screen as though you're at the movie theatre. The screen is as high and as wide as your eyes can see. Concentrate on this screen and become aware of anything that manifests within it. Colors, patterns, light. And continue your awareness of this space. Try not to become too involved. Practicing detached awareness only. If any images or memories come to mind, simply notice them. If thoughts occur, let them come and go. But continue watching that dark space behind your eyes with detached awareness. Cast your awareness now from the screen at the back of your eyes. Feel in again to your whole body as it rests. Warm, calm, heavy, and relaxed. It is now time to repeat your sankalpa. So please repeat that statement that you made at the beginning of your yoga nidra 3 times mentally now. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of breath and at the same time develop your awareness of your physical body as it rests. Your body is relaxed and supported. Feel the skin, clothes connected to your skin. Anything that is touching your physical body. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests and it supports. And feel into all parts of your body that are either touching the floor or touching your bed or sofa or touching the chair that you sit in. And then visualize once again the surrounding room that you're in. Imagine the room that you are in, the objects that are around you. Lie quietly, sit quietly until you feel ready to move. And when you feel ready, start by slowly moving your hands and your feet. Let that movement make its way up your body to your arms and your legs. And deepen your breath. Move your head from side to side. And then when you feel cold, and if you don't feel cold just yet, you want to keep resting exactly as you are, that's perfectly fine. If you feel ready, start to blink your eyes open, come back to your space. And that is the end of our Yoga Nidra, the end of our class for today. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, God. So to say hello to everyone, we had Anne and Jay and Grace joining us right from the beginning. Thank you for being here. Heidi, Karen, hello. I hope those extra sun salutations felt good, Heidi. Renee, nice to have you on as always. And Joan, so good to see your name on this list. Nina's here, which is wonderful. Thank you, Nina, for being here. Heidi loves Yoga Nidra. She has been doing it to help her fall asleep. Good, good. I'm so glad, Heidi. It is amazing. Steve, my husband, he often likes to listen to Yoga Nidra when we're falling asleep, and I call the girl on the recording his other girlfriend because he really likes her. So good to have you all on. I hope you enjoyed that Yoga Nidra, and you know you've been sitting and still for quite a while now, so just move slowly as you re-enter your day. No need to rush into things. And I will see you all next week. As always, it's great to share this class with you. Next week we will do a class linked with the autumn or spring equinox, depending on what part of the world you're in. That time of transition is approaching, so our class will be to honour that next week. So I look forward to sharing it all with you then. Thumbs up to this class if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, tell your friends about PFP, and consider joining our channel. So great to have you all here. Have a happy Sunday and a great week, everyone. Bye for now.